Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Understand the Quran in one word, Allah, which has been repeated 2,699 times in the Quran, and the explanation of it and talking on Allah will never expire. You cannot put a full stop whilst you talk about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because the Quran itself is the word of Allah. Quran is not separate from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah says in Surah Kahf verse 109, قُلْ لَوْ كَانَ الْبَحْرُ مِدَادًا لِكَلِمَاتِ رَبِّي لَنَفِدَ الْبَحْرُ قَبْلَ أَنْ تَنْفَدَ كَلِمَاتُ رَبِّي وَلَوْ جِئْنَا بِمِثْلِهِ مَدَدًا. Tell them, if you bring all the seas as ink, if you make them ink, and if you write the word of Allah, لَنَفِدَ الْبَحْرَ قَبْلَ أَنْ تَنْفَدَ كَلِمَاتُ رَبِّي, the all ink will expire before you complete writing the kalima of Allah. There's a kalima of Allah. And Allah, when you relate straight away to Allah, it's quite difficult. What we are talking about, all 100 words, all words in the Quran, nearly 80,000, like I said, 77,800 words, all every single word, and more than 300,000 letters in the Quran, all every single letter is meant for describing Allah, is meant for explaining Allah's mercy, is meant for explaining Allah's blessings over His creations, explaining Allah's wrath to the bad and evil. So completing Allah's word is quite difficult. Allah says in Surah Baqarah verse 29, كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا ثم يحييكم ثم يميتكم ثم يحييكم ثم إليه ترجعون. Look at the stages. Allah says, Allah is astonished on the fact that you disbelieve Allah, you reject Allah, you refuse to accept that Allah is the most merciful. You are provided with risk without any return, asking for that, without any exchange for that. Every single day you inhale and exhale 5,000 grams of oxygen, which is for free. And you go to buy oxygen, you will have to pay for every single day over 10,000 pounds, which is equivalent to $12,000. And you're getting it for free. Allah is not asking you for any exchange for that, for any return for that. Now come to this ayah. كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ, how do you reject in Allah's ni'mah? Allah says in Surah Ar-Rahman, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ, you too, jinn and mankind, which of the ni'mah, which of the blessings of your Lord will you then deny? 32 times Allah is repeated in Surah Ar-Rahman. In Surah Baqarah, كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ, كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ, how is that possible? Al-Zamakhshari in his Kashaf, he says beautifully that it is as if كَيْفَ تَطِيرُ بِغَيْرِ جَنَاحٍ, how is it possible to fly without wings? It is exactly as astonishing a fact that you deny Allah's ni'mah, Allah's blessings, Allah's provisions without any reason. That doesn't make sense. Because Allah says in Surah At-Tariq verse 8, فَلْيَنْظُرِ الْإِنسَانُ مِمَّا خُلِقَ, do humans not look at where they are created from? خُلِقَ مِن مَّاءٍ دَافِقٍ, they've created from a drop of water which has been ejected, which has been gushed forth. مَاءٍ دَافِقٍ يَخْرُجُ مِن بَيْنِ الصُّلْبِ وَالتَّرَائِبِ, which has come from the backbone and the rib. See the sperm that comes from the backbone and the rib. And the sperm has not had it life here as a human. So you cannot say that you are human until you go to mingle with one of the eggs from the mom's womb, from the mom's eggs. So then from that egg, Allah created خلق الإنسان من نطفة. Allah said, we have created from humans from a drop of nutfa, sperm. Then this is how Allah has created us. That's why Allah is astonished. That كيف تكفرون بالله وكنتم أمواتا, you were dead. ثم يحييكم. Then Allah has given you life. Allah has created you as a human. Then Allah has in the mom's womb فخلقنا العلقة مضغة. Allah has made this alaq, that Allah has created zygote from the mom's egg and the father's sperm. And from that zygote, when it looks like a leech alaqa, then فَكَسَوْنَا الْمُضْغَةَ عِظَامًا. Allah then sets it on the structure of bone. فَكَسَوْنَا الْعِظَامَةَ لَحْمَةً. Then Allah again fashions with a lump of meat. Then Allah creates human like that. How do you disbelieve in Allah? Second thing is, Allah makes you die. So two things we are completely aware of, which we can literally see. Then the third thing which comes, we cannot see, which is that ثُمَّ يُحْيِيكُمْ. Then Allah will raise you again as a resurrection on the day of judgment. Allah then resurrects us. Then ثُمَّ إِلَيْهِ تُرْجَعُونَ. Then you will have to return to Allah. Allah will ask you on the day of judgment. This is Allah's mercy in the mom's womb. Like I said, Allah provides food, the baby, the fetus in the mom's womb with an umbilical cord. Just with the uterus, the umbilical cord is connected to the navel of the baby. And through the Allah feeds the baby, feeds the fetus inside the mom's womb. That's what the word Ra-Ha-Mim, Rahm is meaning womb. And this same root letters, the word Rahma came, which means mercy. Allah is the most merciful. So come back to Allah. Understand the word of Allah. Understand Allah. That will help you to understand yourself. That will help you to get rid of the issues that you are undergoing. That will help you to get salvation on the day of judgment. I hope this will help you to understand the Quran. Thanks for watching. I hope you won't forget to share and subscribe. Ma'as salam.